The first 100 days this morning, House lawmakers preparing to vote on the Republican Party's plan to repeal and replace Obamacare. But there are signs that the American Health Care Act will not pass.
Here is where things stand as of this morning. Republicans need 260 votes to pass this bill in the House. That means the party can only afford to lose 21 Republicans to a no vote. At least 29 have said they will either vote no or are leaning towards a no. According to the Texas Tribune, 15 of 25 Texas House Republicans say they pass the bill. Texas Representative Louie Gohmert says he plans on voting against it. The Tyler representative would be the only Texan in the House to oppose this bill. And we've asked Representative Gohmert to join us live this morning from Washington, D.C. Good morning.
Good morning. Great to be with you, Deborah.
Yes,
thank you.
Good discussion we're about to have here. First of all, Representative, anything happened overnight to change your no vote?
No, but it was a very strange evening. We were negotiating with the president. He called into our meeting directly twice, and it seemed like we had an agreement, and then Republican leaders said, oh, no, we can't do that. And, Deborah, I don't remember any of us in Texas running on the basis that we are going to pass a bill that will allow Obamacare to basically, the premiums basically to double in 2 years. And then in the third year, if we're lucky and everything falls in place, we might bring it back down 10% from where it just doubled yet again. My constituents can't live with the premiums where they are, much less going up even further over the next 2 years. That is not what we promised. And all we're trying to do is get our own Republican leadership to live up to the promises that they assured us. In the pledge in 2010, I didn't write that, but I agreed with it that we should completely repeal Obamacare and get a more affordable plan with more choices and where there's a doctor-patient relationship. And then again, last fall, our own leadership, I didn't write it, they made a better way plan, and it said complete repeal. All we're trying to do is get our leadership closer to what we promised people in Texas that we would do. That's all.
I'm curious, Representative Gohmert, about the pressure that you are. You're kind of at a vice here. On one side, you have your constituents there in East Texas saying, we can't afford this. We need something better. On the other side, you're in a meeting last night where you've got the President of the United States, your party's leader, calling in twice to try to sway your vote. What is this pressure like for you?
Well, I mean, with the president, it was very easy. I mean, he knows the art of the deal. He was trying to get this thing done, and he was agreeing that we could get in the parts in the bill that would allow us to dramatically bring the premiums back down where it's affordable again. He was willing to go that way, and then our own leadership gets involved and said, no, we can't agree to put those things in there that'll bring the premiums back down to where they're affordable. So it's a more confusing than anything. But apparently I'm not quite as stupid as I look. I get it. Maybe I look stupid, but look, I know what we promised, and I know that we have got to do better for the people in America that put their faith in us. So I don't feel the pressure that some people do. If our leadership has ever been able to get you to cave completely on promises you've made, then they come running back to you thinking, oh, we're going to get him to cave again. He always caves at the last minute. But when you're like me and you stand on principle, they go after everybody else. I've seen two of our guys in a prior bill where they came walking out of the Speaker's office, Speaker Boehner, right before he left, and they were sweating. They'd been kept in a sweat box for an hour. And then the Speaker walks up to me and says, are you going to change your vote? Anything I can say? No, it's a bad bill, Mr. Speaker. And then once they know that you're going to stand on principle and what we promised, you don't get as pressured near as much as those that have caved before.
All right, Representative Gohmert, thank you so much for talking with us this morning.
Great to talk with you. Thanks for caring.
Okay, all right. Have a good